All right, welcome to Mining Modern. I'm Corbin Hostler, and this is our Renegade Rallier deck. Rallier Company, Renegade Company, whatever you want to call it. It's a sweet deck. And this hand's pretty reasonable. Currently, not great. I mean, we have the turn 2 voice and turn 3 whatever we want, but no. Obviously doing a fetch land here would be great. That's not the worst. Yeah, we just start with a voice. We can go into an E-Wit. Not much value for that, so we'd really rather have a draw fetch land so we can Renegade Rallier and bring back the fetch land. We might be getting spell snared though. Nope, okay. Well, if our opponent is fetching Hallowed Fountain at the start of the game, I feel pretty good with the turn 2 Voice or Resurgence. Forces him to path it on his own turn, makes his verdicts worse. Let's see what he leads. It could be a lot of things right now, but I'm assuming Jeskai Nahiri since he went Arid Mesa. Yeah, looks like that's probably going to be the case here. So Collected Company and E-Win both going to be very good in this matchup. Also, obviously, Voice is great. Uh-oh. Oh god, we might be dead. He's not at all what I thought, and instead we're playing against somebody who probably killed us. Cheerios, huh? I don't think we have many outs to Cheerios. It seems quite bad. Well, we've F6'd, so we'll see if he kills us. He's equipping, so that's probably a good sign. Guess we have a turn to draw a path. He's got a 2/8 vigilance guy. Well, that will destroy one of his things. Don't think that's what we were looking for. Let's go ahead and attack. Don't think he's going to block, but may as well try. I don't even know. Are we supposed to pop the... I mean, do we think we... I guess if he was going to kill us, he would have just killed us. So... I don't know. Am I supposed to pop Horizon Canopy and then Ghost Quarter my forest to just try to path it? Is that the only way we can win? I think we're pretty dead. Okay, well, I guess we'll just go ahead and add to the board with Renegade Rallier, I suppose. Actually, I think I should play Kusali Primage and blow up Paradise Mantle. I think we can do very little to interact with his board, but this is the only way we can interact with his board. And hope that somehow this 1 mana makes the difference. This feels pretty bad, and I don't think this is a good matchup for us. Yeah, he's got a land. Is this a Sram? It is a Sram. Sram, however you want to say it. The senior edificer himself. I don't think we're gonna win this one. Our deck is very good, but it's not very good against combo decks. Especially in game 1, and especially this deck. There's the retract. Alright, well, whatever, I have 6. I'll let him run his clock down. Cheerios is actually really good. We did videos. I did videos for it a few weeks ago. Maybe a month ago now. I don't know. It's been 2 or 3 weeks at least. It's a very good deck. It's a little fragile like hand disruption and stuff. But honestly, it's a real deck in Modern. Alright, we're dead now. I'm not sitting through this. Let's get to the sideboard, where we have very little help. We're good against some combo decks. That's not one of them, though. Like, this doesn't do anything. Alright, well, I guess we may as well try to hack his fetch lands, because we're not doing much else here. These... I guess they stopped the Mox Opals, which kind of stopped from comboing. Obviously, the Thalias are good. Okay. Blessed Alliance not going to do much here. Scavenging Ooze is going to do nothing here. Eternal Witness going to do nothing. The rest of this doesn't do much either. Displacer doesn't seem particularly good. Kitchen Finks seems mediocre, or at least it attacks. Tracker, I guess, is a worse version of Kitchen Finks. Maybe it's a better version of Kitchen Finks in this matchup. So our life doesn't matter. Sure, whatever, we'll go with this. We have very few ways to interact with him, but we're going to try. We know we want to mulligan to Path to Exile. Alright, well, this is about as good as it's going to get, actually. Seems actually kind of reasonable. So if we draw like a land, preferably a fetch land. Mind Sensor can do work, I guess. If it LDs him even once, it's worth it. Maybe his deck will beat himself. Or her. Maybe their deck will beat themselves. Well, they're debating. Okay, well. Thinking hard, and they keep 6, huh? Now, awkwardly, we don't have a second color of mana. So I'm actually not going to fetch. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess we do nothing. I hope we draw a land and then can Renegade Rallier. I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to mulligan. Ghost Quarters are kind of awkward with all these green-white spells, but... And they were in here because of the... they're in here because of the Displacers were in here to an extent, but they're also just good. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to mulligan. I mean, we have Path, and he's playing a combo deck. We are not the beatdown. And it's much more important for us to be able to stop him from comboing right here. If he has it, then it would have been to tap out for a 2-drop and die, so... And he is going for it. Good, at least it's a pure steal. Rather than a SRAM. So if he, we can... SRAM triggers on cast and pure steal triggers on it entering. So pathing this means he won't get a trigger for this. Yeah, I mean, this hand, like, there's only 4 Path Exos in our deck. It's one of the few ways to interact. We can't mulligan a hand with it in it. This is what we have to do. Alright, come on, land. Okay, even the perfect one. Look, see? Never didn't have it. Tapping out there would have killed us anyway, so I just did this on purpose. Now we have to tap out. This interaction is just so good. Fetch land, rally, or get back fetch land, have mana open. I had a crazy game in testing with this deck before I started recording where I had a turn where I pathed his Spell Queller that had a Resto Angel under it, got it back a Resto Angel to blink my Rallier, which brought back a Quasali Pride Mage, which destroyed his Smuggler's Copter, which then allowed my Resto Angel to block his other Spell Queller and get the Collected Company out from underneath it to win. Simple, right? And it was like crazy because I went down to exactly 1 from his attack because I was able to blow up the Copter. Went down to 1 from his Angel and then cracked back for exactly lethal. It was just like this perfect game I wish I had been recording, but obviously that's not how it works. I don't record that one where just incredible stuff happens and I record us getting comboed out by Cheerios on turn 2. But I don't hide the matches, so you get what you get. I don't record every match because I test with the deck, before I start playing. But I also don't like to. I don't want to not show a match because I lost or whatever. So, all right. Well, we got some stuff here. Hierarch, start the beats for 4. What did he do with his? Let's see here. He went top. Well, that can't be good for us. Alright, well, we can play Mind Sensor and hope to get him off 1 mana. That seems irrelevant. Although, I guess maybe I should have played this. This is probably best, though. We could have played Pride Mage for more damage, puts him at 9. I don't think that changes the clock any, though, so... He'd be at 9, then 5, then 1. Or he'd be at 9, then 4, then 0. Whereas this kills him in 2 turns anyway, so it doesn't actually change the clock, but it does allow us to interact a little bit. Outside of, blowing up Mox Opal or whatever with Pride Mage, so. Now, we do have Mind Sensor in place, so next turn I can play Pride Mage, hit his Mox Opal, Ghost Quarter one of his lands. I mean, the problem is going off with 2 mana. Okay, I guess we just got there. Look how expertly we played turn 2 there. Let's see if we can get lucky again. Because we most certainly need to get lucky. I guess maybe the E-Witness is better than the Kitchen Finks and the Trackers. Just simply because we can try to buy back a path. I guess that's sort of where we're at. I think it's basically mulligan to path, though. Or Thalia. Obviously, Thalia Guardian of Thraben is insane against them. Although I did win through it when I was playing Cheerios one time. I just cast a whole bunch of stuff. And paid 1 mana for all of it and then grape shot at him anyways. It was a weird game. Alright, well let's see what we can do here. Come on, Thalia, or... I'm keeping it. This is why this is in our deck. This allows us to turn 2 Thalia. And we force him to have an anti-out. He might turn to us. Which, if there's an argument for this stupid deck to be banned, it's that it turn 2s people with regularity. But we can Hierarch on 1, Eldritch Evolution on 2, get a Thalia. And then on turn 3, we won't have Collected Company on turn 3. We won't even have it on turn 4, actually. Because of our own Thalia. But we won't die, and that's the important part. Alright, let's see what he does with his Serum Visions here. Alright, he's gone top, and he's thinking. Sorry, I know you guys can't actually see it. He went top. I'd say that's bad for us, but he did that last game, too. Alright, let's see what happens. We played Noble Hierarch. Are we dead? Is that what Modern is in 2017? Oh god, it might be. Okay. Maybe he won't kill us. I mean, the deck can turn 2, and it does turn 2, but it's not a guaranteed turn 2. So we'll see if he whiffs. He needs Mox Opal Retract to really... Blech. There's the Mox. There's a Sigil, okay. Storm count 5. I guess we'd also be right if he just stormed our Hierarch out. Alright, he's tanking a little, so that's probably good for us. I feel like if he had Retract, he'd just slam it and then draw 3 more and probably kill us. This Cheerios deck, it's weird because it's probably, I mean, it's the most consistent turn 2 deck we've probably ever had in Modern. Outside of, the first Pro Tour in Philadelphia with Storm or Infect or whatever, like in Modern. It's the most consistent turn 2 deck. That said, it's not actually that great. What did he put back on top? Targeting Serum Visions. Okay, well that's not so bad. Yeah, sorry, it's back what I was saying. It's the most consistent turn 2 deck, but it's not actually like broken good. I mean, it hasn't top 8 a Grand Prix or anything. It struggles a lot with Hand Disruption. Compare that to something like Death Shadow, which feels a little more fair, but is actually a far better deck, and honestly might be kind of busted. Ooh, that's a Path to Exile. I would like to path your guy, friend. I guess we can do this on this upkeep. Well, this changed things quite a bit. Now we have a lot of options. We can play we can play the other Hierarch to get more mana for our next turn. But we can play Selfless Spirit and start beating down. I think that's probably better. This changed things quite a bit. Unless he just has more and we're dead, but I think it changes things quite a bit. I'd say I don't think he has counter spells, but even if he does, he has the mocks to use them, so. Alright, well, let's hope that this works. It would feel great to seal a match actually from this deck. Because this cannot be a good matchup for us. But this will be sweet. We can play, next turn, we can play Noble Hierarch, attack for 4, then Eldritch Evolution, our Hierarch, into Thalia, and make all its Cheerios cost 1 more. Tapping blue, okay. What is happening? What's he playing? That's weird. I don't know what that means. Does that mean he's going to Grape Shot my Hierarch? I'm not letting him do this. It feels so weird to sacrifice this to an Echoing Truth, but why else would he play that if not to... But if he wanted to Grape Shot my Hierarch, he could do it anyways. I mean, we're going to have we have this company that once Thalia hits play, we're not going to be able to easily cast. This is so weird. I'm going to sack this. Grape Shot is an instant too, though. There's just no way this matters. I have no idea what that play is. I feel like I know that deck really... Did he think it was something else? Okay, no, he just main phased it to... Alright. I can just Eternal Witness for Path. Path is probably a better answer than... I think I'm going to do that. I mean, I think Path is a cleaner answer than Thalia. Because I'm glad, by the way, we put this in place of the trackers. Like, I think Path is the better answer than Thalia is because of Echoing Truth or whatever. So I think that making this line is best. And we can E-Witness into the Thalia. No, we actually can't, can you? You can't turn in... Oh, he's just going to scoop! Ah! We did it! Look at that! I cannot believe that worked! Well, there you go. Like I said, that deck could be inconsistent. I had no expectation of winning that match, but boom, green-white Rallier. It works. Good game.